When I bought this house 26 years ago, there was no freeway. They were then talking about putting in the 101 and assured us that we would have sound protection. It would not be a problem.
In North Phoenix, people living near 16th Street in Beardsley complain traffic on the Loop 101 is keeping them up all night.
Yeah, they're blaming the expansion project ADOT just wrapped up and want to know why they didn't put in any sound barriers. Brittany Thomason's live. They knew there'd be more traffic and noise, so neighbors are mad.
Here's one big reason so many people are upset. Over here to my left, you'll see this huge 20-foot wall blocking sound, and across from it is a bunch of mountains, desert. But then check this out. Across the street, you'll see a neighborhood, lots of houses, lots of people living here, and the wall by it is much smaller, and people say it's not blocking out any noise. This noise coming from the Loop 101 keeps Leslie Hunt up constantly.
It's very frustrating.
As Leslie works in her home office, she calls the sound of traffic distracting. Leslie replaced her windows to block out the noise, but says it didn't work.
2, 3 in the morning, you'll hear this like popping sound from brakes, from trucks. So that's crazy.
Neighbors like Bill White want a sound barrier wall like this one you see up against the desert.
3 out of the 4 corners have a sound barrier of which humans don't live. There's sound barriers for the coyotes and the snakes and the rabbits, but not for actually these 88 residents that need it the most.
State Senator Paul Boyer asked ADOT for a 20-foot wall for the neighborhood. ADOT told me crews measured the noise and found it was under 66 decibels, which is considered within limits.
The only problem when they did their initial readings, that was at the height of the COVID pandemic, where there was only a third of the traffic on the roads. They came back in December and they did another reading, which they said was just 1 or 2 decibels below the threshold.
ADOT's Doug Nick says they're just following the law.
In the case of instances where you might see a sound wall that backs up to, as in this case, an area near a mountain where there's some trails, that's actually considered an open space, a park area under federal regulation. And as such, it's eligible for a sound wall.
Boyer drafted a bill that would appropriate just over $7 million for a neighborhood sound wall. It heads to the Senate Appropriation Committee February 1st. Neighbors hope it passes so they can finally get some peace and quiet.
The constant noise reduces the chance for relaxation, which we all need.
This is a sound level meter. I've seen it reach way above 66 decibels. I told ADOT, but they told me, you know what, this isn't their professional equipment. Reporting live in Phoenix, Brittany Thomason, Arizona's Family.